Okay guys, so judging by the title of the video, you probably already know, I may have bought a lemon. So I purchased this car about a week or two ago, and I got it home and it is just like, check engine light. It's got a P0600 code, which is a communication issue with the ECU that occasionally comes up. So I don't know if I bought a lemon. I also found metal shavings in the oil, but I'm hoping that I can clean that out and that it's not an issue and that it's just remnants from when the turbo blew up. So here it is. So this is the new car, and we'll see if it's good or not. There's a 2006 Subaru Legacy, or excuse me, Subaru Outback XT. It's actually in pretty good condition. The turbo, like I said, has been replaced, but it was probably about 10,000 miles ago. It was like last year, so the lady that owned it has not put that many miles on this turbo. Something else that's been replaced is the power steering rack. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's not much like corrosion or anything on here. It's on Raceland coilovers, which I think it looks okay, but this is an Outback, man. This is got to be, got to get the factory struts and then lift it. So that's what we're gonna do. It's got drilled and slotted rotors on it. Just a cheap little upgrade. It does have some scuffs here, and then it's also got little dings and dents in a couple of places. This is the driver's side. Ding there. It's got a ding there. One of the things, when I bought this car, I noticed it had two check engine lights on it. One was for, I believe, like it was a generic bank one running lean code. So it was probably going to be like a vacuum line or something like that. So I didn't think much about that. The other code was a P0021, which I believe is a camshaft sensor, like too advanced or something like that. But that code was only pending, and then it became a real code shortly after, like a confirmed code. So once I did the oil change on here, it has not come back, and I did 2 flushes. Then I put regular oil, and then I actually just did a flush the other day, and I put a new magnetic drain plug in the bottom. But it had a huge dent. Obviously you can see right here, but it had a huge dent right here on a different door. So somebody had backed into it with a pickup truck, and the trailer hitch hit here and then hit here, and it dented in the door frame. So I just picked up a new door. I tried to bang this out as best I could, but hey, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's a little dent there. I'm gonna clean all this rust off because it's just surface rust right now. So I'm gonna clean all this off and paint it. And it also broke this little hinge or plastic trim piece. Not a big deal, but I also have to switch out the glass because the other glass is tinted. The back of the car. Not too bad. So one of the things I haven't said yet is that this car is from South Carolina. So I live in Maine. So, we get rust, we get all kinds of bad corrosion up here on vehicles, especially like an all-wheel drive Subaru. People drive these in the winter, so they get rusted right out. But this has no rust. you know, just real small little spots that are easily fixable. If we go to the interior, big rip in the seat, but it is a heated leather seat. The whole inside's real nice. It is a 5-speed manual. It's got the dual climate control. It has a crack in the windshield. No big deal. Full big sunroof. All leather in the back. So the plan for this car originally was to fix the windshield. It also needs just a muffler. The lady cut it off. It sounds pretty good. It you know, it is a Subaru, so it's got that Subaru rumble. But I have an exhaust sitting at home. So that's one of the reasons why I was like, whatever, I don't care about the exhaust. The windshield was the main thing. I was like, well, that could cost a couple $100. But not a big deal. And then with the whole metal shavings in the motor, I'm hoping it's just from the turbo, and I'm hoping I can clean it out, and I hope it's not a problem. But we'll see. It does sit really low. You know, so I want to get it higher so I don't have to worry about bottoming out on anything. I do have new struts for an Outback, and I also bought the lift spacers for the top. So I'm going to put those in. I probably will do that today. I'm not 100% sure. But I got to figure out what the code is and what's going on with that. So I will keep you guys posted. This is the new car for the channel. We'll see what happens with it. Hopefully I can figure out the P0600 code and also get the windshield fixed. And then I got a new muffler to throw on there for now. And then eventually I'll do the full 3-inch turbo back on it. But yeah, I mean, it's a good car. I am hoping that it doesn't have any real serious problems. And if it doesn't, this was a great deal. If it does, well, at least we have a rust-free base to go off of, and it'll be a good project vehicle for the channel, you know, to go and I guess do a bunch of repair videos on. But that is the new car. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you in the next one.